Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome back to the second episode of A Star in the Making. And before we get on to this next episode, I will say very much, guys, thank you so much for the support on the first episode with, of course, Memphis Depay. And if you have not watched it, I will have a link to that video at the end of this one. So, without further ado, before we, just in case you did miss that first episode, I will let you know, this new series that I'm working, A Star in the Making, is we are taking the best young players in FIFA, in pretty much just all over world football, and based off of their potentials within FIFA 15, we are going to be looking at what sort of Ultimate Team card they may be having when they're playing at the peak of their careers. And as well as that, we also have a look back at their previous Ultimate Team cards, and it's really a bit of a crossbreed between Career Mode and Ultimate Team, but despite that, anyway. Moving on, we are now going to go on to the next highest voted player in the straw poll that I set up in the previous episode, which is going to be Paul Pogba. Now, of course, this is by far one of the biggest up-and-coming young talents in world football at the moment, so I knew I had to do one on him eventually, and so why not wait? Without wasting any time, I'm just going to do it straight away. Now, once again, I hope you're enjoying the goals and highlights in the top right-hand corner so you can see just sort of what of a player he is. He is something special, but anyway, let's get onto it because there's a lot to talk about with Paul Pogba, of course. Born in March 15th in 1993, he is 21 years of age, of course French, currently playing for Juventus. He's 191 centimeters. That's like 6'3". He's actually a lot taller than what I thought he was. But anyway, over his club career, he has made 95 appearances for his main side, and they are, of course, spanning over Manchester United and Juventus, scoring a total of 14 goals, all of those for Juventus. And as for his international career, he has made 72 appearances, scoring 14 goals. That includes not just in the main side, but as well as under 17, 18, and 19 tournaments. But for the main team for France, he has made 18 appearances, scoring 4 goals. One of those actually came against Nigeria at this year's World Cup. So he has, of course, done quite a fair bit in his very short career. He's had a very big story to it. He's had a very big story as well because, of course, he did come over to Manchester United youth squad or youth academy or whatever from a French League 2 club called Harvey AC, or I might have pronounced that a little bit wrong, but either way, he was transferred over to Manchester United, and obviously there was a lot of hype around him being at such a big club and at their youth academy, and he was doing some very good things for their younger teams. And really, in the end, he only made 3 appearances in the main team, and he pretty much said it's pretty much straight to the greatest manager of their time at the moment in Sir Alex Ferguson, just said, nah, stuff ya, I'm going to go somewhere else, and I'm going to try to play some real first team football and prove you wrong. And prove him wrong exactly he did. One of the very few mistakes that Sir Alex Ferguson made in his entire career was letting this kid go, because he went over to Juventus and he became one of the best, if not the best, young footballer in world football right now. It is crazy. He actually definitely made sure of that when he won the best young player at this year's at this year's FIFA World Cup. He was voted the best young player at that tournament, which is very, very impressive. The short list as well was Raphael Varane and Memphis Depay, who we spoke about in the previous episode. So there you go. And as well as that, one more thing as well, since moving to Juventus, he has won 2 Serie A's already at his age, and he's also won 2 Supercoppa Italianas as well. So he has won quite a fair bit already. He's had a very good side with Juventus, and there is plenty more for him to do in the future as well. But without further ado, let's have a look at what his Ultimate Team cards were in FIFA 12, because of course he first made an appearance in FIFA 12, and his Ultimate Team card his rating back then was 55. He was a centre defensive midfielder still at Manchester United, and then the very next year he decided to jump ship, went to Juventus, and he became a 72 rated centre defensive midfielder. That is a massive jump of around about 17 overall. I might be wrong. Yeah, no, 17 overall. And yeah, so that's very, very impressive. And then very next year in FIFA 14, he got himself a 79 rated card, and it was one of the best cards in the game, and it still is this year in FIFA 15. He is 83 rated. That is some ridiculous growth over the last 4 years. Over the last 4 years, he's gone up in total 28 overall points. That is insane. And his FIFA 15 career mode potential, at least, has him getting an 89. Now, as you can see, I haven't put up the card just yet because I'm going to make a little special note of this, because Paul Pogba has done so much and is already such a star player at his age. I genuinely believe that he could, especially toward the end of his career, or definitely when he's playing the peak of his football, be playing so well, and he could be remembered as one of the better players the way he's going. That's why I think he could potentially become a legend in a future FIFA. I really do think so. His career mode potential has him at an 89, as I said, and I've just gone ahead and given him stats accordingly. I've given him, once again, I'm assuming when he's playing his absolute best football of his career, he'd be having something like 80 pace, 83 shooting, 85 passing, 86 dribbling, 78 defending, and 89 physicality, because he's already got 88 physicality, which is crazy. But I really do think that he would be like up there with like the Ruud Hullets of the world with those ridiculously consistent stats. And yeah, he just looks extremely impressive. It's very, very cool to see. So yeah, I genuinely believe that he could become a legend. As for Depay in the previous episode, I didn't give him a legend card, probably because I don't really know if he's done enough really to just as yet to sort of say that, you know, he could be in line to become a legend, because of all the many tens of thousands of players who have played the game over the last couple of years, or over the last couple of decades, only very few of them have been able to get legend cards. So you'd have to think it's I would not be giving a legend card to a player unless I strongly thought they could be a legend at the end of their careers. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you once again for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Once again, I did say in the previous episode that I'd be setting up a straw poll and we'd get to vote for the next play that we would do for a star in the making. But I'm just going to leave it up to you guys now. In the comment section down below, just vote for any player that you want me to do next. It doesn't have to be one of the really superb, amazing young players right now. It could be a small player like maybe someone that's getting around quite recently. Obviously, Raheem Sterling's going quite well. Even some of the other guys like John Stones, who's getting very young, getting plenty of games now for Everton. I mean, you know, someone like that. But either way, I'm leaving it all up to you. Whoever gets the biggest response is the play that I'll do next. And once again, thank you for watching. I'm yours again, the MasterBucks, and peace out. Bye-bye.